On October 28th, just 1 month ago, Candace Owens tweeted an encouraging message to her 3 million followers. "We are at the beginning of the conservative economy. You guys will all be hearing about GloriFi soon. It will overtake Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, and PayPal very quickly." Now fast forward just 1 month to November 22nd, 2022, and the right-wing banking app GloriFi has announced that it's shutting its doors forever. Bummer. The company didn't fail after only 2 months of launch just because having a right-wing banking app is a stupid idea, even though it is. But there were many other problems too, including a founder who allegedly ran the offices out of his 16,000 square foot mansion, where former employees say that he would frequently get drunk, volatile, and belligerent. I would almost be willing to bet that you've never even heard of GloriFi. But it's basically an online bank that considers itself an anti-woke fintech startup. The company promotes what it considers to be pro-America values like capitalism, family, law enforcement, and the freedom to celebrate your love of God and country. Quick disclaimer here, this video isn't to bash any particular political party. I'm really not a political guy. Ultimately, I don't feel that it matters whether you are right-wing or left-wing when both wings are on the same bird. If that bird flies into the fire, both wings just burn up anyway. I thought I just needed to sprinkle that little disclaimer on you. Anyway, the startup was founded by Toby Neugebauer and his wife Melissa, who began working on GloriFi less than a year ago. Now, although I personally think that being a right-wing bank isn't really enough of an advantage since it doesn't really impact the quality of your banking experience, political party loyalty convinced tens of thousands of people to rush the Capitol. So I guess a bank offering a pro-America, pro-capitalism, pro-MAGA, pro-Donald Trump message could potentially draw millions of people too. All it would take is enough money to get started and the right backers. And GloriFi did this pretty quickly, raising more than $50 million within just a couple of months. And when it comes to backers, the startup has some major names supporting it. Candace Owens obviously backed it, and she became a spokesperson and a co-founder. Hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin invested in the company, and so did Peter Thiel, who co-founded PayPal with Elon Musk. However, the Peter Thiel connection really isn't that surprising. He's made his conservative beliefs quite clear over the years, and he was one of the largest donors to Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. He's also a major investor in Rumble, which is the first alt-right social media platform to go public. And he invested $1.5 million into an invite-only right-wing dating app called The Right Stuff. So basically, you can probably take anything, make it the right-wing version, and raise tens of millions of dollars. For example, here I have an energy drink. And here I have a right-wing energy drink. And in my opinion, that's literally all GloriFi offers. It's really no different than any other bank. It offers savings and checking accounts. You can apply for a credit card just like you would do at any bank. But the difference is, well, now you can have a checking account with an American flag debit card. Wow, how exciting. But ask the founder what makes the business so much better, and he would say something like, "We created the marketplace where hard-working, freedom-loving people can enjoy big tech without having to sacrifice their values." And in the world of startups, politics, and the media, well, that's pretty much just a really fancy way of saying absolutely nothing. On July 25th, even before launching, GloriFi had already agreed to go public and had a valuation of $1.7 billion. Yeah, you heard me correctly. A $1.7 billion valuation for a company that hadn't even earned a penny. And again, outside of this right-wing messaging, GloriFi really offers absolutely nothing different or nothing better than any one of the other 1,500 banking apps that are out there. But the catch was, in order to go public, the company would need to raise at least $60 million in additional cash. In September of 2022, GloriFi launched to the Apple App Store after many failed launch attempts. And then just a few weeks later, on October 10th, a Wall Street article came out exposing GloriFi and its founder. The article claimed that the tech was weak and glitchy, the company was laying off large portions of its staff, and the team had pretty much burned through all of its money. The article explained how the entire operation was running out of the founder's Dallas mansion, and how Neugebauer would constantly drink and showcase volatile behavior towards his staff members. The article even talked about some of the crazy ideas that came up during meetings, like making credit cards out of shell casings and offering homeowner insurance policies that would grant discounts to gun owners. Now, some misinformed people would say that all press is good press, but in today's cancel culture generation, that's absolutely a myth. Nobody wants to put their money into a bank that will likely close, and especially one that's run out of some drunk dude's house. Just 1 week after the article dropped, Neugebauer stepped down as CEO, and by step down, I mean he was probably forced to step down from investors that were trying to protect their investment. This move wouldn't be enough to change anything though, because on November 21st, not even 2 whole months since GloriFi launched, the company announced that it was officially closing its doors forever. And given the details, are you even surprised? I mean, I'm not, because even if some die-hard right-wing investor would invest $10 million into my energy drink, it's still a dumb f***ing product. Or maybe GloriFi just picked the wrong PayPal founder. If they got Elon Musk to buy into it, maybe it would have taken off. Because honestly, everything Elon Musk seems to touch turns into gold. And if they would have followed his playbook, which I explained in this video right here, then maybe they would have lived to see another day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care and keep doing amazing shit.